Attention residents of Jinli Street. A series of violent incidents has recently occurred in the area. Authorities believe a single suspect is responsible. The suspect appears to target individuals living alone. Residents are advised not to leave their homes alone after dark. If you notice anything suspicious, please report it to the nearest police station immediately. Stay alert. Stay safe.
Hello, good evening. I'm a representative from the neighborhood office. You heard the announcement just now, didn't you? Due to the recent incidents, we are updating resident records and conducting a security assessment for every household on this street. I'll need to ask you a few personal questions. Thank you for your cooperation. Oh, my mask? I caught a cold recently. Here are my credentials, if you'd like to see them. No, there's no need for me to come inside. We can do everything right here at the door. Let's begin. First, what's your name? And your age? How long have you lived here? Do you live alone? Any pets? Do you know which generation security system your home recently uses? When was the last maintenance inspection performed? You don't remember? The safety of the neighborhood depends on the cooperation of every resident. You can check the invoice for this. Did you lose it? That's quite concerning. And finally, would you agree to have a technician sent to your residence within the next 30 minutes to upgrade your security system? Please note that this point serves as a notification rather than a request for your consent. The security system safeguards the entire neighborhood and, above all, ensures your personal safety. We hope for your cooperation with sub-district regulations. Should any dispute arise between the sub-district and the residents regarding the security system, the sub-district reserves the absolute right to make the final decision. Excellent. Thank you. Someone will arrive shortly. Please remain inside until then. Hello. Security maintenance. I've been sent by the neighborhood office to perform the inspection. Would you mind opening the door? My mask? Oh, it got dirty earlier. I removed it. Thank you. Your house is quite dark. Would you mind if we turned on the light? No? That's fine. So, before I begin installing the upgraded system, there's one final assessment I need to perform. A mental wellness evaluation. The new security systems are highly advanced. Residents must be mentally capable of operating them. It won't take too long. Just a few simple questions. Think of them as little puzzles. Are you ready? Good. Question 1. A man lives alone on a cabin on the top of a mountain. One night, he hears knocking. He opens the door. No one is there. The same thing happens again and again. The next morning, police arrive and arrest him. Why? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Interesting answer. But here's the truth. Each time he opened the door struck a climber, attempting to reach the cabin. The climber repeatedly fell back down the mountain. Eventually, the injuries became fatal. Question 2. A woman attends her sister's funeral. At the funeral, she noticed a handsome stranger. A week later, she murders another family member. Why? Mm-hmm. Not quite. She believed another funeral would allow her to see the stranger again. Very good. Let's continue. Question 3. Every night, I heard a knocking sound coming from the wall next door. After enduring it for a long time, I finally knocked back in retaliation. The very next day, something happened to the neighbor. Why? You don't know? Here's the answer. The neighbor was a disabled person trapped in their home, knocking on the wall to call for help. When I knocked back, they were led to believe no one would assist them, and in their despair, the fatal accident occurred. Question 4. On a rainy night, a man was cycling along when he heard a strange dragging sound behind him. Terrified, he pedaled furiously, only discovering the truth once he arrived home. What's the truth? Still have no thought? Still have no thought? I'll tell you. A dead body was lying by the roadside. Its clothing had snapped on the bicycle's rear wheel, causing the dragging noise as it was pulled along the road. Question 5. There were 3 brothers. The eldest and the second eldest were twins. and the three of them had always slept together. After the eldest brother died of illness, the youngest brother killed the second eldest. Why? You don't have an answer. Why is that? The youngest brother was accustomed to sleeping between his two older brothers. With the eldest gone, one side was empty. He split the second eldest brother in half and placed one half on each side of himself, allowing him to sleep between two people once again. Excellent. Your responses are fascinating, very fascinating. And now, please focus on my finger. That's it. Follow it slowly. Left, right, up. Very good. You are doing wonderfully. And now, watch his necklace. Just the moon or the cousin. Nothing else. Back and back. Forth. That's right. You are feeling relaxed, safe, sleep, very sleep. Wake up. There you are. Did you have a pleasant dream? I should probably tell you something. I'm not from the neighborhood office. And the real employee? Well, let's just say she won't be attending work tomorrow. Don't worry. You are not my intended target. At least, I don't think you are. You see, the family that lives here left 2 months ago. A husband, a wife, 2 daughters. I've been watching this house for quite some time, waiting, studying. And then you appeared. For a moment, I thought you might be like me. Another hunter, another visitor in the dark. But no, you seem more like a trespasser, a thief, perhaps. That's very unexpected. Do you know why I do this? People think I'm a monster, but monsters destroy. I improve. The street is rotten. Everyone here is trapped inside the same nightmare. Every morning they wake up. Every night they go back to sleep. Nothing changes. Nothing matters. I'm simply helping them move somewhere better. Have you ever noticed how people fear what they don't understand? The moment they realize something is wrong, the look in their eyes changes. Confusion, panic, desperation. I hate that look. It makes them impossible to talk to. So, you don't quite meet my criteria for prey. But since you've already seen me, I'll leave you a little gift. Shh! Don't be afraid. Shh! Don't be afraid. I just want to give you a bit of a makeover. First, I'm going to seal that annoying mouth of yours shut. You know, I've always hated that look of fear in their eyes. After all, I was only trying to help them. Living on the street like a nightmare, only death could take them to a better, newer world. So now, I'm going to use this spoon to scoop out one of your eyes. Perfect. Now, for the final step, I'll use these scissors to leave you my mark on your forehead, a third eye, if you will. When you reach the new world, you can use it to see, and then you'll finally understand my good intentions. Oh, looks like they found me. I've only finished half the transformation. The rest is up to fate. I'll be back. Goodbye.